Please note that your call may be recorded for monitoring and training purposes. Your point of access, Lauren speaking.
Yeah, good afternoon, Lauren. It's Mr. Hussain here. It's regarding my brother, Mr. Talib Hussain, date of birth 15/9/1960. I was wondering if you can put me through to Mohammad Fiaz.
Yeah, I can try, so yeah, won't be a moment. Get hold of Mohammad, but it needs to be his care coordinator, but he's on leave this week. Do you want me to send him a message and ask him to give you a call back when he's back?
Who's his care coordinator?
Chris Brownell.
Yeah, no, but I mean, obviously, I can't speak to Mr. Christopher Brownell. I needed to speak to Mr. Fiaz as his manager. The relationship between myself and has concluded. There's no further input that Mr. Brownell can give, you see. So I need to speak to his manager.
Right, well, we've been advised at SPA that it needs to go through to Chris.
Whose advice is this?
Mohammad Fiaz.
So Mohammad Fiaz has told you that he needs to go to Chris, because the last time I spoke to Mr. Fiaz, he said that he would look to coordinate a three-way call. And now that the goalpost has changed, that he does not want to speak to me, and that he needs to speak to Christopher Brownell, who's on holiday. Is that right?
I'm just going off what we've
been
advised.
Yeah, but you've been advised by Mr. Fiaz, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Could you just please... All right, I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, he knows the situation, though. He knows the fact that when we last spoke, he said he was looking to coordinate a three-way call because my contact with Mr. Brownell has, he can't do any further work. So this just seems very... If you could just please email him saying that I contest that I need to speak to Mr. Brownell and I do need to speak to Mr. Fiaz. If you can just email him that, and obviously I'll refrain from. I don't know what to do now. I'll refrain from further contact if that's the case.
I'll send him an email across for you.
Yeah, just to confirm that I contest that I need to speak to Mr. Brownell, and we spoke last time on I think Monday the 28th of November, and he agreed to speak to me next time. So now all of a sudden when I'm ringing up, he's changed the goalpost again. So that's not acceptable. If you can just make him aware of my sentiments, and I'll take the matter. I'll look to see alternative avenues, because obviously I spoke to him on the 28th. He said we could speak again, maybe arrange a three-way call. We had a lengthy conversation, and then subsequently he's telling me that I need to go to Christopher Brownell, who's on leave this week. This is just ridiculous. So please, can you relay my sentiments in an email, and hopefully he'll get back in touch with me. I can't force anybody, you understand? If he doesn't want to talk to me, that's fine. I'll have to review other avenues, but I would like to speak to him, not Mr. Christopher Brownell.
That's fine, I'll send an email across now.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you.
So you see this bullshit? Alright, now all of a sudden, the goalpost has changed. You sat there, spoke for 2 hours, all right, and then he said, oh, I'll arrange something with Mr. Brownell, I'll speak to you again. And now all of a sudden when I'm trying to contact him, he's saying, oh, don't speak to me, speak to his care coordinator. Who's his care coordinator? Christopher Brownell. We're just going around in fucking circles, isn't it? This is a managerial issue. It needs to be dealt with the senior management who are pursuing legal action, who are talking to the courts, who are making all these other allegations, but yet they're all just hiding behind the corporate veil. Don't talk to me, go talk to this guy. Why don't I talk to the binman? Or why don't I talk to the cleaner? All right, that would be just as fruitful as speaking to Mr. Brownell. Mr. Brownell said, look, I can't do anything. End of story. All right, I spoke to his manager. All right, trying to get in touch with Vicina Brown, who's been speaking to the doctors in Oldham. Basically, it's just a shambles. We don't want to do anything. We're just hiding behind our corporate veil. We're hiding behind our professional standing. We're hiding behind the emblem of civility. We're hiding behind the fact that we're a council. You know, we're a local authority. We're professionals. You're hiding behind bullshit. All right, hiding behind these corporate veils in order to, commit fraud and deception and murder. And now when I'm trying to say, look, I just want clarity of understanding, I want somebody to speak to. Don't talk to me, go speak to Christopher Brownell. If I go speak to Mr. Christopher Brownell, because I can't do anything. What do you want me to do? I can't do nothing. All right, I don't know anything. Just like Fiaz is saying, I don't know anything. I just don't know. I don't know what's going on. No, I don't know. All right, they know exactly what's going on. We're being screwed over. Right, they're failing. They're looking to exploit our position. They're looking to torture us and victimize us, and then they go, we don't know what's going on. We're all clueless. All right, you're all clueless. You know everything that's going on. You've been into my house. You've been into my bedroom. You've been into my medical records. You've been into all my financial records. You've done everything. You know everything. You've gone and spoken to my siblings, my nieces and nephews, or tell us anything about this guy. Now that you have everything and you can't proceed forward, you've taken away all my money. You know, you're leaving us in destitution. You're leaving my brother in destitution. And now all of a sudden you're saying, oh no, don't talk to us. All right, go talk to this person. Go talk to that person. Because what was gonna happen was that there was supposed to be a crisis right now. All right, we were supposed to be given an eviction notice. All right, that hearing on the 30th didn't proceed as planned, just like the previous hearings have not proceeded as planned. All right, and now all of a sudden now everybody's like running around like a headless chicken, saying, "Oh no, it's got nothing to do with us. We don't know what's going on." What? You understand? You did this. You have chosen to take these actions. You are not doing your job properly. You're plundering and financially profiteering at the direct expense of me and my brother's Talib's suffering and my mother's suffering, who's been murdered by these people. And yet they're just quite calmly and say, oh no, it's got nothing to do with us. We are just corporate veil. We're just doing our job position. We have a duty of care. We're thinking about Talib. He's the patient. All this other run around bullshit. All right, they've fraudulently bought off the judges, bought off Judge Beckley, Judge Saville, all the judges have been bought off. All right, just not only the judges, but the High Court justices have been bought off. Justice Cohen, Justice Cobb, all of them they're just buying off senior judges and justices in order to railroad through a narrative that does not fit and is not correct, which paints them in a bad light, which is the fact that for 5 years they were paying untaxed public money to me indirectly to keep me quiet because they couldn't deal with the situation after they had thrown my brother Nazem off a 3-story building because of their failures in the social care, particularly with regards to the Asian community. So absolutely pathetic that I'm having to deal with these people. He spoke to me. He said I will speak again. I'm sending him emails every single day following the hearing. Now they're saying don't talk to him. All right, we don't need to talk to you. We just need to put things, go contact these agencies, say, look, he's doing this, he's doing that, and profiteer. I'm just absolutely tired and sickened by these people. If it wasn't for me, my brother Tala would be dead. If it wasn't for me, my mother and my father and Nazem would have died a long time ago. All right, considering that these people look to operate in this regard, simply give disregard to the law or anything like this, just simply doing as they please.